Hello, my loves, and welcome back to The Mindset Model. I hope you're all really well, living your best life. Now, in today's episode, oh my goodness me, I woke up this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, I must talk about this. So there's two things, really powerful realizations which I just have to talk about today. And I spend a lot of time observing people, and I have done for the last couple of years, just through the work that I do, through mindset and, why people do what they do and why we have certain beliefs and things like that. And two things that I've noticed, which are really stopping people. And this episode is particularly for anybody who is a business owner or is wanting to start a business or wants to do something, wants to become wealthy, wants to live their dream life, all of those things. This is for you, and this is what is stopping you. So the first thing is I see such a lack in confidence, self-belief, and such a poor self-image in a lot of people. And a lot of these people that I see as well are so unbelievably talented, and I just think, oh my gosh, like if you actually believed in yourself, you'd be flying. That's the first thing. And the second thing is really funny because I mean these two things, this used to be me. And that's why I can talk to them, because I've lived it, I've experienced it, and I've learned from it. And the second thing is you get so fed up of your lack of belief and confidence. You tell yourself that it's not going to work, and then you're like, well, that's it, isn't it? I am just gonna hopefully win the lottery and run away to a desert island, and that's it. That's all I want to do. I just want to sit around and be rich and wealthy. Does that sound familiar? You know, when you get those days and you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to give it all up and run away. So if that is you, it is not going to happen, just to let you know. And I'm going to go into the reasons why. So first of all, there is one of the laws of the universe, and whether you believe in these laws or not is up to you, but they're fucking happening whether you like it or not. One of them is the law of compensation, and this is all about how you will be compensated or rewarded in your life, and it's dependent on a few factors. So it's all about the service that you are going to give while you are here on planet Earth, the impact that you are going to have on other humans or whatever it is, and how replaceable you are. So if you are just sat around being all mad at the world, wanting to just be wealthy and not do anything for it, it's not going to happen. You need to have some sort of vessel, a trade, a product, a service, a craft, a presence, an impact. You need to have that in order for you to get what you want back to you. So that's the first thing. And the second thing, if you do have the product, the service, the business idea, whatever it is, it's not going to work unless you believe it's going to work. Okay? So just going back to the law of compensation, where it says, like, are you replaceable? Who gets to decide if you're replaceable? Who gets to decide that? You do. You hold the power. You are the person that gets to decide. And the trouble is, so many people are saying to themselves, well, I don't think I'm good enough. So and so does it and they do it better than me. And if you keep telling yourself that, that is going to be your reality. So instead, you are going to say to yourself, I am the best at what I do. No one can do what I do. Because that's the truth. No one can do what you do. You are the only person that can do it, okay? You have to believe this. Nobody can do what I do. Nobody has the passion that I have. You have to keep telling yourself these amazing, empowering stories, because the more you do that, the more that will sink into your subconscious mind, the more confidence you'll build, the more momentum and the more magic that you will create. So like, say for example, again with the impact side of things, like you could have the idea of creating an amazing skincare product that contains an ingredient that is super sustainable and, you know, saves the planet. You could have like this life-saving drug idea. You could have an idea to create a book which is going to inspire so many people to just love themselves. You could paint a picture which makes people just feel so happy and joyful. The more impact you are having on people's lives, the more compensation is going to come back to you. The more that you are in joy, the more that you're giving, the more that you're being of service to others, the more that you're going to get back. Remember that. So with the confidence side of things, I actually put this into practice. And this is when I was like, wow, this shit is real. So I am a model, and when I first started out being a model, I didn't have a lot of confidence. In fact, the 13-year-old version of me, or 16 or whatever, the younger version of me, if I could go back in time and tell her, listen up, oh my God, you'll never guess what, we are modeling, we are acting, we have our very own business. Oh my gosh, my younger self would be like, what the fuck? Because I hated myself when I was younger. I had no confidence. I was just such a weirdo at school. I didn't look very, well, I didn't, look very good. I just didn't fit in. So it's wild. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. So I have always had very low self-confidence, self-image. I didn't think I fit in. Anyway, when I got my modelling contract, got into the industry, in 2018 and 19, I had the privilege of working with Gok Wan on his show, which is One Size Fits All, which was this amazing road show all around the UK, where we were going around inspiring people to love themselves, and with all these lovely clothes and things like that. And the message was very much, it doesn't matter what size you are, it's just about, finding clothes that make you feel good and make you feel empowered. So anyway, I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this runway, into this show, believing in myself and believing I am the best and I am just fucking fabulous. So that is what I did. And you will never fucking guess what happened. And bearing in mind, I am surrounded by the most beautiful models which have been in the industry for years. They know exactly what they're doing. And I was like, oh my God, I am just literally somebody that's just waltzed in off the street, and I'm surrounded by these professional models. But I was like, no, I am confident. I am going to absolutely own this runway, and I'm going to have fun. I am going to have fun, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm not going to put pressure on myself as well. So I was in this really good energy. Then Gok was like, this runway isn't working, the way that we're walking, it's not quite right. So he gathers all into this room in the back, and he's telling us all that he's not happy with it. There was this pause, and then all of a sudden he looked at me and he was like, Sarah, can you show all the models your walk? Everyone gather round, come on, watch Sarah's walk and do what she does. What the hell? What even is that? Me, little old me, that literally had no confidence and feels like an absolute imposter in this environment, is now being asked by Gok Wan to show all of these powerful models my fucking walk. What even is that? This is what I'm talking about. If you believe in yourself and you give yourself that positive talk, you are your own cheerleader, amazing, amazing, amazing things will happen. So These are my two little messages for you, and I want you to go away and really think about, first of all, how are you talking to yourself? How can you really step into more confidence today? How are you going to believe in yourself more? Because you are the best, and you are the only one on this planet that can have the power and give yourself that permission to show up as your full self, to be seen. And the second thing, how are you going to be of service? How are you going to be making maximum impact in your business, in your projects, in whatever you're doing? How are you going to be seen and help as many people as possible? So there we have it, my loves. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure you please share the love with anybody that you feel needs to hear this. Have the best day, and I will see you in my next episode.